Hey, how's it going everybody out there? My name is Jakejames Lugo and welcome to the channel. So for this JJ on Film, we're going to talk a little bit about some anime, more specifically the Sailor Moon Crystal anime show that's based on the original Sailor Moon anime and the manga. Now for anybody that doesn't know anything about Sailor Moon, the main premise of the entire show and the entire series is run is basically this young girl that's in middle to high school ends up becoming a superhero. She runs into a bunch of different friends all over the place and they form this superhero team called the Sailor Scouts, and they're meant to protect the Earth and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff that happens. There's a lot more complicated stuff that goes into it, but that's basically the main premise of the entire series. Now, Sailor Moon Crystal in particular is based off the Sailor Moon anime from a while back. However, it's more of a reimagining and like a remake of the entire show that follows more closely to the manga of Sailor Moon than anything else. The big differences between the original Sailor Moon anime and Sailor Moon Crystal is not only is there less filler in the new show, but also a lot of the voice dubbing is different. It's done a lot better in my own personal opinion. There's a lot more mature themes and a lot more story plot points and character development that you didn't really get in the original anime. Again, a lot of this stuff is all pulled from the original manga. As someone that has seen the original Sailor Moon anime, I do appreciate a lot of the differences and the changes that they made for this new show. I feel like it was a much more smarter choice to base things on the manga itself, since I feel like that's the original source material. And also because we're now in the modern day and the modern era, there isn't really kind of like, you know, a need to really censor or change up a lot of the stuff that was in that original manga that never made it into the original show. A lot of the big themes between some of the Sailor Scouts, as well as also some of the much more kind of like crazier moments of the Sailor Moon story, are now highlighted much more in Sailor Moon Crystal, and they're given a lot of weight too. It's not like something that they kind of just throw gratuitously in your face. I feel like the way that they handle it is much more mature, since this is a much more older fan base this is geared towards, but also the animation looks great, just the way that the characters sound, both in the Japanese and in the English audio dubbing. I feel like a lot of this stuff was very well done. Now, when I did watch this show for review for this video, I did watch it with the English dubbing, not the Japanese dubbing with the English subtitles. I know some people have a preference here and there for one or the other, but personally for me, I usually kind of default over to the English dubbing because obviously I speak English, but I also wanted to get a feel of like how this English dubbing really matched up to the original anime series. And for obvious reasons, the new dubbing for this show is much better, leaps and bounds better than what we got in that original show. Granted, I know Funimation and some of the other companies that were involved with publishing that series redid some of that dubbing of the old show, but what we got here for Sailor Moon Crystal, I feel like fans are really going to enjoy it. I think that they're really going to take a liking to these voices as opposed to what was given to us in the older show. The entire show's run is about 39 or so episodes, about roughly 3 seasons with some movies and stuff. I didn't see all the episodes in the entire series. Once I got to about the 20 or 25 episode mark, I felt kind of like how I was going to feel about the rest of the series. I kind of got an idea of like where I was at mentally with it, but still, I feel like, you know, people that love classic anime, or especially love good, well-designed anime shows and series, you're really going to enjoy this stuff. Granted, again, a lot of this stuff can be a little bit silly here and there, but if you go into this show just accepting what it's going to give you and kind of like, you know, have fun with some of the characters and don't harp on too much of the logic and stuff, I feel like you're really going to enjoy this series overall. And that's something I do want to bring up as well. As someone that is a fan of anime, you know, a fan of the art form and all the different genres that go into this type of stuff, I feel like if you're a connoisseur of anime shows and you're someone that loves watching different series and movies and stuff, you definitely need to see a Sailor Moon series at some point in your lifetime, especially if you're someone that wants a complete open palette of what anime could actually be. I know a lot of times, especially coming from male anime fans, they usually write off shows like this because they feel like it's too cutesy or they're not really caring about this too much. Not everybody, but there are some that are out there really kind of miss out on a lot of the good stuff that something like Sailor Moon could actually bring, especially with this remake in Sailor Moon Crystal. I feel like, again, these classic characters, you know, the entire Sailor Scouts, some of the big villains that you run into throughout the series, they're really reimagined in a great way. They're given that modern touch, but they still have elements of that classic series and the classic manga source material injected into them, making something that I feel like a lot of people are really going to have fun with. But either way, those are just my thoughts about Sailor Moon Crystal. Let me know what you guys think about the series in the comment section down below. Tell me, are you a big fan of Sailor Moon? Do you watch the entire original anime series? Did you watch all of this series, or you have your own opinions about it and stuff? Put it all in the comment section down below. And of course, don't forget to leave a like on this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos just like this one. I'll be back again real soon with another JJ on Film. I'm going to kind of keep this series, you know, not just covering movies, but also anime series, maybe TV series, and other stuff that I really kind of, you know, want to check out and really talk about with you guys. And if you guys got suggestions of stuff I should be checking out for JJ on Film, let me know about them in the comment section down below, or hit me up on my social media. There's links in the description box. You guys can go follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. There's a bunch of spots you guys can hit me up with your suggestions of what you want to see talked about on this series. Also, don't forget, I am on Patreon. Remember, at the $1 level or higher, you guys are going to get a ton of exclusive content. There's There's links in the description box below that goes directly to my Patreon page. Make sure you guys join up. There's a lot of great content on there. You get early access to my new videos and a whole bunch of other cool stuff I know you're gonna love. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I will talk to all of you again very soon. Peace out and stay epic, everybody. Thanks for watching this video, everyone. Make sure you guys check out some of these other videos in the boxes after the credits, and don't forget to visit my Patreon page via the annotations for more exclusive content. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Peace out and stay epic, everybody.